Hey guys, wanted to get on here today and talk to y'all first about some side effects that I've been having with my Skintyte, but the bulk of it's going to be how I've had to adjust my skincare. What I'm seeing right now, dry. So dry, and when I say dry, I mean like after a chemical peel dry, where it gets hard, and then after it gives way, it flakes off. All under here it was like that. On my eyelids, it pulled them so hard, my eyes looked crepey. And then I would put moisture on them and they would smooth back out. Thank goodness, because it scared me every time. Red. It was just a hot mess. And you may have, it's almost like the Retin-A uglies, where your makeup slides off and it's shiny and dry. You may have noticed in some of my videos recently that I'm shinier than normal, and that's what that is. This is the side effect that I've been trying to calm down. I've also noticed some sunspots because BBL, Skintyte is a light. It lights you up. And so I always see some old spots come back, but then they recede back. Well, this time I have a stubborn one that's kind of come back, and so I've been doing some stuff to help with that. And I've always had freckles since I was a little girl. And the Abaji took those away, and I really liked that. So I've added something back during this time to kind of keep those gone. I'm going to do my AM and my PM that I'm doing right now. I'm going to keep this skincare routine through mid-July when my treatments are over. Okay, this is how I've changed up my skincare, and I'm going to start with the morning. I'll do AM and then I'll do PM. This is making a world of difference really quick. In the morning, I skip the cleanse where I put a cleanser on my face and rinse it with water. Cannot do that. So instead, I had this in my skincare video. I get this, the Lacuva de Minimis or whatever. It's a micellar water. The Bioderma would probably be fine too. However, I have not tried it, so I can't recommend it. This one, super nice, super soothing. I just saturate a cotton ball so I feel like I get a good clean, and I run it all over my face to get the oils and stuff off. Then right after I do that, I still am able to do my Abaji toner. So if you have a toner that's not drying, you know, that would be fine. Then this is something that I've added back. I told y'all in my skincare, I have done the entire Abaji system. Well, with this laser, it's a BBL, and I mean, it really lights you up. And it brings back some discolorations. They usually recede back, but this time I have kind of a stubborn one that's sticking around. So I got back out my Abaji Clear. After my toner, I just put that here on my cheeks, you know, just a light coat of it. I'm not using the one with hydroquinone in it. I don't want anything that strong because I do think it would go away on its own. But I'm adding this just to safeguard against spots returning. The Abaji Clear. Yeah, love this. Always have. Then after that, no acid, no strong acid until July. I still do use my Timeless vitamin C. Put that on. It's a little stingy, but vitamin C is healing, I believe. So I'm keeping this, and I'm doing okay on that. Then I kept my serums. My niacinamide, my Matrixyl, do my serums. Then after that, I put a moisture on if I've been dry the day before, which lately, yeah, I've been dry the day before. So at this point, I'm putting on the CeraVe. I'm sorry I'm shaking y'all. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm putting on the CeraVe either AM or PM, depending on whether I want the sunscreen. I'm putting this on. It sits real light. It's really light, and it sits real nice under makeup. So using the CeraVe AM or PM on my driest parts. I don't put it on my areas that don't need moisture, but definitely here. And I really was getting it on my eyelids and around, you know, down under here. And that helped so much. much. So yeah, I do this and then I go on with my makeup. So I've taken out any major acid and I've changed my cleansing system is what's different up through July. Then on PM, again, no cleanser. I get my It Bye Bye Makeup Cleansing Balm. This is saving me. I love this. It just melts your makeup away. And then instead of rinsing it, I get a warm washcloth and wipe it all off. Just with that, just real gently, just go over it. Then, and you know, if you have another cleansing balm or cleansing oil, that would work fine too. Use your favorite bit of cleansing balm. Then for my second cleanse, because I really have to have that double cleanse, I've gotten addicted to that. I go over it with the same as the morning, the Lecuvant De Minimis micellar water. Again, insert your own favorite micellar here that does not dry you. This is super soothing. I really love this. And I just saturate a cotton ball and yeah, get my second cleanse, your entire face, and I do that until the cotton ball comes clean. Then after that, I do my Obagi toner. Do that. And then I go straight into a second application of the clear for the day. I'm using this morning and night. I wait 30 minutes, and for the parts of my skin that can take it, I still use, hang on, I still use the Tretinoin cream. I know some of you out there going, are you crazy? I only put this on the parts of my face that are not dry. I can usually put it on my cheeks, on my hairline. If you've heard me talk about skin before, you know, your skin falls from back here. So my hairline is fine. It's not dry. So I still get up here, you know, with the Tretinoin, sometimes on my temples. Sometimes I can usually do my forehead, but sometimes I can't come down, you know, too close to my eyes because they are so dry. I just put this on parts of my skin that can handle it, that don't feel just seriously like a mess. And I've been fine doing that. And now that it's calming down with the no cleansing and being gentler with that part, my skin has really calmed down, so I'm able to use this better. And today I was fine, and I put this all over my face last night now that it's calmed down, and I woke up fine. So as you know, on days I can handle it, I use the Tretinoin. But if you feel like your skin is just shiny and red and stingy, those days I do skip it. So, you know, I am using some common sense with this. Then I'll let that soak in just like I always do for, I like to give it an hour, but at least 30 minutes. And then I go on with my moisture in my dry areas. There were days that I just, all over, I mean, I was putting it everywhere, just trying to get that moisture in. But I am back to where it's feeling pretty normal. I just put it on my driest parts. And these are the moisturizers that I like right now while I'm so dry. I like to go in, and I didn't include this in my skincare video because I usually don't need it. But I was glad I had this right now. It's the Drunk Elephant b-hydra. I like this a lot. This is not a moisturizer. Do some research on this because I don't really know how to explain it. I know it's not the moisturizer. You put it on before your moisturizer to make your moisturizer more effective. So I put this on, has this little twist. It twists up. I'm going to show y'all the consistency of it. It's just super light. Okay. It's super light. It's clear, like a thin gel. And I put that all over my face. It just soaks right in. It's cool and soothing. I really like that. I don't use this all the time, but get this back out for emergencies. That's what I use that for. Then I either use the Oil of Olay Regenerist, fabulous, drugstore, has amazing ingredients in it. Or if I'm not just too dry, I will use the CeraVe PM. I always love this. Always. It's light but moisturizing. Always. It's always good. And then I had picked up the Drunk Elephant Lala whipped cream. I like this a lot because it's a cream and it's got oils in it. I want to say 9 essential oil, not essential oils, but 9 oils in it. But do some research on that because I'm really just going totally off memory. Okay, this, it looks like that. And I'm going to say it's thick, but it does not feel thick at all. It just goes right into your skin. I really like the Lala, and I've started keeping it around. So I like that. It's a heavy cream that doesn't feel heavy. And then for super, super dry days, I still keep the Embryolisse around. And I have actually put this heavy cream on my eyelids. They were that dry. And under here where it was a shell. Yeah, this has come in real handy lately. So I've used that. And then 1 or 2 nights when it was just bad, I put on my Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula oil. Love this. I don't know if I said this in my last video. Don't get this close to your eyes. It travels. And it doesn't hurt when it gets in them, but it sure does blur you up. And it just is uncomfortable. So don't get this real close to your eyes. It will travel. I mean, you know, I would go to about right here and then on my upper, you know, probably just to my brow bone to do this. And yeah, over moisture is how I use this. Those are my favorites, you know, but if you have a favorite moisturizer, you know, use that. All right, and that's all I've got for you on my Skintyte update. That's the skincare I'm doing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. If you've been through this, let me know what your experience was. I would be happy to hear it. So anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Y'all have a great day. Bye.